Apple versus the FBI. Makes good for a movie title. Someone should make a movie about it, actually. Apple, FBI. Apple, FBI. Or is it Apple versus safety? Or is it Apple versus terrorism? Or is it Apple versus the Constitution? Is it Apple, in so many words, assisting and abating the enemy in a certain way? Possibly. Oh, well, as usual, I understand both arguments. It's very, very critical. I so understand. Apple, it's their product. It's their technicians, it's their analysts, it's their computers, it's their invention. So they don't have to build shit for shit. Just the way it goes. Even they don't. By law, they don't. FBI, well, they're keeping us safe from people blowing our shit up. They don't have that. So they say anyway. So what do we do? Well, I agree with Bill Gates. Actually, I agree with Apple too. You're a patriot. You love America. You love the country. You love the land. You love the fact that you are allowed to build products in America. You love the fact that you are allowed to make billions of dollars in America. You love the fact that you're in a country where you're not North Korea, where they would have just taken you hostage and forced you. You love the fact that you can make as much as money as you would like to. And after your tax, like everybody else equally, or at least you should be taxed equally. You love the fact that you could buy Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and houses and homes. We live in a country where we can have dreams succeed. Other people from other countries are dying to get in here just to live the American dream. So if this was me, this is just me only, I would have a meeting with the FBI. I would invite the head of the FBI director over to my house or my office, and I would say, okay, here's the deal. First of all, thank you for keeping us safe in your services. This isn't Lisa Manigan. This isn't Rahm Emanuel. This isn't the bullshit state. It's a national security issue. So I sincerely do mean that. Thank you. Now, as I'm sure you know, I am a patriot and I love the Constitution and I do respect the people's privacy as a CEO of this company. I don't want to violate that. I don't want to come anywhere near that. Due to the situation where two yahoos started shooting up the place and a numerous amount of people died, the number one reason, intelligence speaking, the number one reason is every minute that goes by, there's a potential possibility of a new attack that's going to possibly take place that you should know about, that we should know about, that we can all prevent. So due to the fact of this crisis, I am going to assist you and have a numerous amount of analysts write this program as fast as possible so we as Americans can get this information. And after we do this, this program will be destroyed. And if it's not destroyed, then we'll never do this ever again. And if we do come to a conclusion or a debate or an answer for both of us, for certain situations and certain circumstances, we will continue to cooperate. And that's fucking that. I've been saying half my life, people, since I was like 17, now that I think about it. If it ain't the CIA, if it ain't the NSA, if it ain't counterterrorism unit, I don't really give a fuck about government. I don't really give a fuck about you. I don't really care because the majority of it is just all one big scam any fucking way. I really don't care because the majority of the people aren't doing their job any fucking way. But you see all those agencies that I just named, well, they're doing their job. You don't see shit getting blown up here in U.S. oil, now do you? They're worth every single penny. National security is a hands-off deal. Meaning, you need it, if I can get it, you get it, there's no fucking more. Hey, I just got this new flip phone. I fucking hate it. It's going back. There's a camera in front of it. Now, I don't like this camera. I know what this camera can do. I don't want no one watching my fucking ass through the camera. But if you are a national security agency, if you are the CIA, and you feel that you need to watch me through my own camera without me not knowing, well, God bless. It's only going to take those guys a few minutes to realize that I'm not a terrorist. And after that, see, they're going to move on to the next. And it's over. What I don't want is the state having access to this camera. What I don't want is Lisa Manigan or her corrupt fucking paws having access to this camera. Because the psychology and the behavior doesn't check out. You saw, and I'm just saying this one time, and I'll even watch my words when I say this. You had one Chicago police officer log into Rahm Emanuel's son's police report when he wasn't supposed to. Why do you think he did that? Because it's there. Because he can. Because he feels more special than all of us. So if it's there, naturally you're going to do it if you are an insecure person. There's tests to be involved in the NSA and CTU and CIA. There's all kinds of tests that you got to go through. They check out. Their behavior checks out. Their people, they just check out. But this girl that I'm with right now, she even told me, if I start fucking up financially in my personal life, well, I can get fired from my job. Why is that? See? I didn't even need to tell you. So the psychology doesn't check out for me for the state. I'm sure some of them are okay, but whatever. It's not a chance that I'm personally willing to take as a private citizen of America. I don't want someone screwing around with my personal details and my personal information because you have no fucking friends and you're insecure and you want to be special. So no, you can't log into my stuff. I find out, I'll stab you with this pen. And I sincerely fucking mean that. I hate the state. I'll stab you if I find out. You just better hope I don't find out. It's no big deal for me to take this pen and just stab you right here for a little while. It's no big deal to me. I'll go viral on YouTube. I'll go to court. I'll talk my way out of it. I'll pick 12. And I'll probably stab the prosecutor. And I'll go to court again. And I'll talk my way out of that again. And I'll explain to my 12 peers. If it's not a national security issue, if it's not the higher ups to be, I don't want you on my shit. He violated that. I trusted the government. I trusted the higher ups to be to log into my personal shit. Not to make a joke about it, not to laugh about it. And those guys don't do that. So therefore, here we go. Hey, Apple, therefore, here you go. And that's it. And we call it a day. See, when everyone does a deal, doesn't matter who you are or what kind of deal it is, everyone is trying to get more than what they're deserved. The deal can't just be 50-50. Deals can't just be simple. There's always someone trying to get an extra cookie. Would you like a cookie? And I give you the cookie jar. And I turn my back and I check on my phone pretending it went off. And I did that intentionally just to see if you would take 2 cookies. I said, do you like a cookie? Would you like a cookie? And I'm putting the jar in front of you. When my eyes are on you, oh, your hand's like this. See, when I turn around and I'm on my phone, your hand is like this. And you're trying to take more cookies than what I offered your monkey ass. Why do you want to do that? 1 cookie. I used a cookie example because it's very simple. This isn't cookies, they're $100 bills. Would you like a $100 bill? I have a jar full of $100 bills. You could have one. In my face, you'll take 1. I turn around, you'll try to grab as many $100 bills as you can because you believe I'm not paying attention, because you believe I don't know how many $100 bills are in this jar, because you're greedy. 1 deal, and we go our separate ways. And everyone's happy. That's it. And there's no more. 1 deal, FBI. We'll put 10 analysts on this. 1 program. Use it for the time being to see and do what you got to do. See, Apple should be thanking them. But that's just me. I get their constitutional stuff. Hey, believe me, don't talk to me about that. I get that. We'll all die in the long run if we do this. I get that part. 1 deal. You should be thanking them. Because if something blows up in your area, well, then it's a different story. It's a humongous different story. Before I run, I leave you with this. There is this guy, there's a video floating around where this guy is like in a Muslim costume or a Muslim hat, whatever. And he has a suitcase and he throws it at the people. And obviously his friend's filming. And it's funny. Watching the people run, watching the people frantic. It's a funny video. I won't tell a lie. Oh, whew, bless me. Thank you. You did. Now, it's a funny video to me. It's a funny video to a lot of people. Do you think that video was funny to someone who was in the Twin Towers during 9/11? Do you think they're watching the video laughing the same way that someone like you and me would be? Do you think that video is funny to the people who were on the flight? The plane that was on its way to the Pentagon, and they took it down. Not funny. So to the Apple CEO, I think this would be a little bit of a different story if you or one of your loved one was a victim. I think you would be more than willing to, you know, hand over a little program. That's nothing to you, by the way. A true story.